Okay, so I'm going to impart some wisdom. I have discovered something and I'd like to pass it on. This is a Echo 2511 modified by Redbeard Saws. And I've been running one of these about 2 years with the Stihl bar. I've been running a 12-inch bar. This is a 14, but pretend this is 12. I've been running this with a 12-inch bar. I didn't drill any holes in it. I've never drilled any holes in it. Just use it like it is. It works fine. The bar's still in great shape. Nowhere to the bar really to speak of. But I've heard other people talk about the fact that they need to drill some holes here or there in different bars, or using the Panther bars. So I just picked this up for the hell of it because I wanted to try to use a 14-inch bar. And I have some 14-inch quarter pitch chain. This is, of course, if you're going to convert this to quarter pitch, which you should. Don't ever use this with a standard bar or standard chain. You convert it to quarter pitch, you send it to Redbeard Saws, and then your life is wonderful. So I tried it with this 14-inch bar, and there wasn't enough throw without drilling these holes. So I drilled these holes, and it lines up great. Okay, long story short. So there you go, and you can see the oiler holes. See the little oiler holes on the Stihl bar, right there. A little hole for the oiler. So after using the bar for a year and change, I noticed, this is the standard bar that comes on it. No oiler hole. Where is the oiler hole? How does that work? Well, if you see, this lines up so that these holes, the hole itself, the chain tensioner hole, lines up over that. And there's a huge groove in here. Okay? It's very, very large. See what I mean? You could see the card coming through. So that's how this thing oils. The oil goes out into the adjuster hole and oils a chain. And then, like I said, it's a really big channel. I mean, you could fit that card in there pretty considerably. So you can see that. So how do we solve this problem and oil this chain? And by converting it. So what I did was I actually drilled a hole in here. You really can't see it. I drilled a small hole with this drill bit down in through here. Can I get it to go through? Yeah, there it went through. See? Now, I have yet to use this yet. And like I said, that's just a tiny hole. Unlike the bar it comes with, has a huge channel. But like I said, I've been using this saw. I got 4 of these now because I can't imagine life without one. So I get paranoid that I don't have enough, and I just keep having Redbeard build me more and more of them. Well, it's got to be better than nothing. I can imagine if I really wanted to go hog wild, I could drill a few holes from different angles. Like I just drilled one straight down, but I could probably drill a few holes. And if you're one of those guys, really, has a machine shop or something, you could probably remove a nice slot of material. You could, get down in there, remove a slot. Imagine this is inside here, and you remove a slot, like maybe a nice big slot that big, remove some material in there, and then that would mimic the amount of space you have in here. Okay? So, you don't need to do this. Like I said, there's probably not a person on the planet that uses this saw as much as I. 14-inch quarter pitch conversion. Quarter pitch conversion requires a different sprocket, and of course a different bar, and of course a different chain. They're really hard to find. Monkey Beaver sells a kit. Saw Again sells a kit. If you send a saw off to Redbeard, you don't even just send a saw off to Redbeard. If you don't have one, you can order one from Redbeard directly. Sounds like a Redbeard commercial. And he, the last couple he built for me, he sourced the sprocket and everything. And these you can find at Ace Hardware, actually. If you Google search the numbers on this bar, the Stihl quarter pitch bar, you can find it at Ace Hardware. But like I said, I have used the 12-inch bar with this, shoot, I don't know how many drive links. I'm sorry. I've used the 12-inch bar straight onto this, no modification whatsoever, and the chain that goes with it. And at some point I'll have to post this and probably post a chain if enough people want to know. It's not really hard to figure out. It's probably the same chain you would see on Saw Again, or yeah, Saw Again sells the kit. But if they're out of the kit, it probably explains what chain it is, so you'll know what chain it is. So that is how you solve the non-oiling problem when you're converting this. And when I say problem, it's not really a problem. I mean, I don't know how enough oil gets on my bar that I've never modified in any way, shape, or form, and I've never really had a problem with. I've never burned it up. The bar still's in pretty good shape. So that's it. Over and out.